All right, Shalom. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Journey YAHANNA. All right, this is the Israelite Sabbath service. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get the Sabbath service started. All right. So with that, I said Amidium, which means to stand. Waponya Hakwadam means turn face to east. We're going to set up the prayers. All right. All right. Repeat after me. Oh, Salaki. Salaki. Can't forget. All right. La Yashala. Salaki, y'all. All right, we're going to set up the prayers. Waponya Hakwadam means turn and face the east. All right, repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabashamaya, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Laba'a, Razayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'araza, Kawa, Haya, Mashamaya, Latherana, Lakam, Cow, Yawan, Wasalaknanawa, Kawawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawak Wala'a, WR now, Manasayawan, Abal, Hawashah now, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala Allah, Wakapara, La'ai, Walam, Aman. All right. In English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right, the prayer for power, a cup. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, Baba Kashah, Nathananau, a cup, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makala'ah, Wakal Marawa, Haka, La Tahar, Hamatarazium, Haka, La Haquayum, Hamathium, Haka, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarsha, Bashem, Yahushua, the Waraman. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of disease, Salaki, the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. All right, Psalms 121. Ashta'a, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Shah, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawan, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawan, Wala Allah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yat, Yam Yanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makaurai, Yashamar, Aknapashka, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Taza Afka, Wabawa Afka, Ma'aitha, Salaki, I will long. In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forward and forevermore. Psalms 83. Al-Hayam, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Dashaklaki, Al-Dakarash, wa Al-Dashakwat, Al-Kayab, Hana, Awayab Yaka, Yahama, Yawam, Wama Sanayaka, Nayasha Nash Nasha Awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'irayam Wa, Sawad, Waya, Dayalaka Salaki, Daya Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wana Ak Salaki, Wana Kakidam, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwa, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa Salaki, Na Wa Aitazawa, La, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Barya, Yakaratwa, Ahalia, Aldawam, Wa Yashama'ai, Aliyam, Mawa'aba, Wa Hagari, Gabal, Wa Ima, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalak, Palashak, Al Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawan, Zarawai, Labunya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasayelsa, Ra'ah, Kayabyan, Banakal, Kwayash, Kawashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Dama, Dama'a, Salaki, La'al, Dama, Sayathamwa, Narayab Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Zabak, Wakal Tazal Manat, Kal, Nasa Yakambwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Na Yarasha, Slaki, Lanawa, Na Awa, Alahaya, Sayathamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Napunya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Dabara'ara, Ya'ira, Wakal, Lahaba, Salaki, Dalahat, Hari, Khan, Daradama, Basa Arayika, Wabasawa, Papka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabashwa, Salaki, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Waya Salaki, Wayabahal, Waya Bahawa, I, Waya Salaki, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya the I, Waya the Iowa, Kaya, Itha, Shamka, Yahweh, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'aratazah, right? In the English, keep not thy silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no longer, it's like it may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assurians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at the door. They became as dung for the earth, made their nobles like a red, and like Zeid. Yea, all their princes like Zabah and Zamunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempers, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O my power, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Barak. This is the blessings. Barakatah, Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Al Hayim, ma Tasabah, Ya'ah, Allah Yahanna, ha Allah Hayam, I miss Allah Salaki, ha Allah Wakia, ha Sarari, ha Quatzazah, Yayam, ha Kal, Yayam, wa Akwakia, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Kawara in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. All right. Sarge means to turn. Yeshabia means to be seated. All right. So we're in the book of Psalms. Salaki, Numbers. We going into Numbers chapter 4 and verse 31. All right. Ooh, Salaki. Put it up on the screen for you. Let's see. Where we at? Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, we're gonna put it up on the screen for you, so y'all can see exactly what we're reading. You know, it's kind of small, but I'll make it a little bit bigger. Let me get up out of here real quick. There we go. All right. All right, Salaki for the delay. Let me grab my glasses real quick. All right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 4 and verse 31. Wabara, Salaki. Wabar, Yaka Yawa, Hamash, Khan, Karashia. Make sure I'm in the right. Okay. Mawa'id, Baal, Hall. All right. Sabayab, Haka, Tazar, Wa'ai, Mawadawa, Mawa, the Yah. Verse 32. Wa'ada, Nayawa, Wa'ai, Mayadayawa, Salaki, Lakal, Wamaya, Daraya Hum, Wayatayad, Salaki, Waya, Tada, Thum, Wa'ada, Nayahum, the Pakwa, the Wabash, Math, Ida, Salaki, Abada, Thum, Lakal, Kalayahum, Salaki, Dath, Wa'ath, verse 33. Masha, Marath, Ath, Kalayah, Ba'ahal, Lakal, Ibada, Thumb, Maradaya, Salaki, Mara, Raya, Banaya, Mashapa, Kath, Mawa'id, Salaki, Ka'ahal, Ibada, Thumb, Lakal, Salaki, Hakahan, Aharon, Salaki, Bun, Aharon, Ayat the Ra, Salaki, Ayat the Mar, Bayad, Mawa'id, Waya Quad, Masha, Wa'aha, Wa'aran, Salaki, Wanasha, Ya'aya, Ya, Salaki, Ha, Ada, verse 34. Let me see. Masha, Wa'aha, Salaki, damn, Wa'ahar, Wa'aharan, Wanasha, Ya'aya, Ha'ada, Ath, Salaki, y'all. I'll go back to 34. Salaki. Masha, Wa'aharan, Wanasha, Ya'aya, Ha'id, Ath, Banaya, Hakwaha, Thaya, Lamash, Pakath, Thumb, Walaba, Yath, Abba, Thumb. Verse 35. Shalashim, Shana, Wama'ila, Wa'id, Bun, Kamashim, Shana, Kal, Haba'ah, Latazab, Ba'ah, Salaki, Latazab, Ba'ah, La'aibar, Da, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, verse 36. Pakwa, Dayaham, Lamash, Pakak, Thumb, Alapayam, Shabai, Salaki, Shabai, Ma'awath, Wakamash, Yam. Verse 37. Bakorwad, Ya, Mashapa, Salaki, Mashapa, Kath, Hakaha, the Ya, Kal, Ha'ai, Bad, Ba'ahal, Maya, Salaki, Mawa'ai, Ishar, Baquad, Mashah, Wa'aharan, Al, Payah, Yahweh, Bayad, Mashah. All right. All right. Now we're going to read it in English. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4 and verse 31 in the Baptist song. These are their portage tags in the connection with their various duties for the tent of meeting, the planks and bars, the posts, and the socks of the tabernacles, the posts around the enclosure of their socks, pegs, and cores, all these furnishing and their service. You shall list by the name of the option that are their portage tasks. Verse 33. Those are the duties of the Merarites clans pertaining to their virtuous duties in the tent of meeting under the direction of Atharma, son of Aaron, the priest. Verse 34. So Moses, Aaron, and the chieftains of the community recorded the Kahathites by the clans of their ancestral house. Verse 35. From the age 33 up to the age of 50, all who were subjected to serve for work related to the tent of meeting. 36. Those recorded by their clans came to 2,750. Verse 37. That was enrolled of the Kahathites clans. All those who performed duties related to the tent of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron recorded at the command of the Lord through Moses. All right. I'm going to read it back in verse 38. All right. In the Hebrew. Verse 38. All right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 4 and verse 38. All right. Wapakwa, Wadaya, Banya, Garash, Wan, Lamasha, Pakawa, Thumb, Walaba, Yath, Abad, Thumb. Verse 39. Shalashim, Shana, Wama'ila, Wa'id, Bun, Kamashyam, Shana, Kal, Haba'ah, Latazah, Ba'ah, La'id, La'abah, Da, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id. Verse 40. Pequod, Yaham, Lamashah, Pakatham, Labayath, Abatham, Alapayam, Washasha, Salaki. Ma'awath. Ma'awath. Washalah. Washalash. Salaki. Washalashim. Verse 41. Pakwa. Wabadan. Salaki. Pakwa. Wada Yah. 41. Mashah, Pakath, Bunya, Garashah, 1, Kal, Slaki, Ha, Abad, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Ashar, Paquad, Mashah, Wa'aharan, Al, Punya, Yahweh, verse 30, Slaki, verse 42, Wapaqua, Wadayah, Mashapa, Kath, Bunya, Mara Raya, Lamasha, Pakatham, Labayad, Abba, Salaki, Abatham, verse 43. Shalashim, Shana, Wama'al, Salaki, Wama, Allah, Al, Salaki, La, Wama, La, Allah, Allah, Wa'id, Bun, Kamashim, Shana, Kal, Haba'ah, La Tazah, Ba'ah, La'id, Salaki, La'ai, Ba'ah, Ba'ah, Hal, Mawa'id, verse 44. Baquad, Yaham, Lamashah, Pakatham, Shalash, Salaki, Shalah, Shath, Al, Payam, Wama'ah, Tayam. All right. We're going to read it in the English. Switch it over from verse 41. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 4 and verse 40. Salaki, and verse 37. I mean 38, Salaki. All right, in the Basses tongue. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the houses of their fathers. Verse 39. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entered into the service for the work in the tabernacles of the congregation. Verse 40, even those that were numbered of them throughout their family by the houses of their family were 20,630. Verse 41, these are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershom, of all that might do service in the tabernacles of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. All right. Verse 42. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari throughout the families by the houses of their fathers, Numbers 43, from 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, everyone that entered into the service for the work in the tabernacles of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them after the families were 3,200. All right. All right. Now we're going to verse 45. All right. Let me get there real quick. Put y'all back on so y'all can see exactly where we at. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 45. Pakwa Wadaya Mashapa Kaf Bunya Mara Raya Ashar Paquad Mashah Wa'aha Wa'aran Slaki Wa'a Haran Al Punya Yahweh Bayad Mashah, verse 46. Habaquadium Ashar Paquad Mashah Wa'aharan Wanashah Ya'aya Yashar Yasharala Salaki Af Hala Wayam Lamashah Pakatam Walaban Salaki Walaba Yath Abba Thumb 47 Shalashim Shana Wamaila Salaki Wa'id Bun Kamashim Shana Cow Haba'ah La'ai Bad Abath Abad Slaki Abaha Slaki Abadah Wa'ai Badath Masha'ah Ba'ahal Mawa'id, verse 48. Bakwa Dayaham Shamanath Alapayam Wakamash Ma'awath Washama Nayam, verse 49. Yahweh Baquad our thumb Bayad Mashah Ayash Al Abadah Thumb Thun Salaki Abadah Thun Wa'al Masha'awa Wapaquad Slaki Wapaqua Daya Wa Ashar Tazawa Slaki Tazawa Yahweh Ath Mashah. All right, book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 1. In the Hebrew, Yahweh Al Mashah La Amar Bunya Yasharala Waya Shalaki Wayashal, Kawa, Man, Hamaka, Na, Cow, Tazara, Y, Wabal, Salaki, Wakal, Zaba, Wakal, Tama'a, Lana Posh. All right. All right. So we're gonna get it in the English. I'll hit to switch it back real quick. And we're gonna start off at 45. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 46. Verse 45, Salaki. In the English. These be those that were number of the families of the sons of Merari, Salaki. Merari, whom Moses and Aaron number according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. 46. Those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered, after the families and after the house of their fathers. Verse 47. For 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, everyone that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden in the tabernacles of the congregation. 48. Those that were number of them were 8,504 score. All right, verse 49. According to the commandment of the Lord, there were numbered by the hand of Moses, everyone according to his service and according to the burden. Thus were they number of him, as the Lord commanded Moses. All right, Numbers 5 and verse 1 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leopard and everyone that have an issue, and whosoever is defiled by the dead. All right. So if you don't know, all right, being leopards or have an issue, or if you went to a funeral, that means you are unclean. All right. You're unclean until you get that fixed. All right. With the funeral, you're unclean for a whole week. It's just like that you know what I mean, lay down with your rib, all right, in the floor of her cycle, all right, of her flower. That means if you do that, you're unclean for a whole week. All right. Same thing with being at a funeral. All right. Leopards and issues. All right. You must follow the laws on that. All right. And the Bible gives you the instructions on how to deal with situations like that there. All right. But until then, you are unclean until you get clean. All right. All right. We're going to verse 3. And Hebrew. All right. Verse 3 in the Hebrew. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 3. All right, Nakwa Ba, Dashalakawa, Al, Makawa, Slaki, Ma Karataza, Lamaka, Na, Lama Slaki, Lama Kana, Dashala, Kawam, Wala'a, Yata Ma'a, Slaki, Ya Tama'awa, Ah, Makana, Yaham, Ashar, Ana, Slaki, Anaya, Shakan, Bath, Wakam, verse 4, Khan, Banya, Yasharala, Wa, Yashalakawa, our thumb, Al, Makarataza, Lama Kana, Ka'a, Shar, Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Khan, Ashawa, Banya, Yasharala, verse 5, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, Al, Banya, Yasharala, Ayash, Awa, Ashah, Kaya, Ya'ashawa, Makal, Kata'ath, Ha'adam, Lama'al, Ma'al, Ba Yahweh, Wa'ashama, Hanapash, Hawa'a, verse 7, Ath, Kata, Atham, Ashar, Ashawa, Wahasha Yabah, Shalaki, Ath, Ashamawa, Bara, Ashawa, Wakamaya, Shatawa, Yatap, Yatapa or Yata, Salaki, Ayan, Alayan, Salaki, Alayawa, I La Yawa, Wana Wayatan, La Ashar, Asham, Salaki Asham, verse 8, Anaya, Salaki, Ayan, La Ayash, Ga'al, Laha Shayab, Ha Asham, Alayawa, Ha Asham, Hamawa, Shab, La Yahweh, Labahan, Malabad, Ayal, Salaki Ayal, Hakaparayam, Ashar, Yakapar, Bawa, Alayawa. All right, so we'll stop right there and we'll get it in the English. I know y'all can't see the whole scripture. It's lucky for that. I'm gonna get it back in the English for you. We're in verse 3. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 3. Both male and female shall ye put out, without the camp shall slaki. You shall slaki. Both male and female shall ye put out, without the camp shall ye put them, that they defile not their camps in the midst of slaki, in the midst whereof I dwell. Verse 4. And the children of Israel did so, and put them out without the camp, as the Most High spake unto Moses, so did the children of Israel. All right, and these are all the commandments of the Lord. So you know, I mean, the Lord is showing you how to deal with, you know, what I mean, brothers and sisters with issues, or, you know, what I mean, leopards, or, you know, what I mean, whatever the issue is, because they're unclean. Wherever the Lord dwells, you know, what I mean, you shall put them out of the camp. All right, until they are clean. All right, verse 5. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or a woman shall commit any sin that men commit, to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty, then they shall confess their sins which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass when the principle thereof, and add unto it the fifth part of thereof, and give it unto him against whom he had trespassed. All right, this is speaking about the trespass. You know what I mean? When you trespass against the Lord, all right, the Lord is showing you how to handle that situation. See, like, the thing about it, when you're in the Christian church don't deal with things like this here. Understand what I'm saying? When you sin or you do anything, all right, a lot of them will put you out on blast. All right. All right. They don't do things that's according to how the Lord is telling them how to do it. All right. Once you admit your sins, you know what I mean, and you go through the trespass situation, the Lord will forgive you. Understand what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean, Christian church don't know how to do this. All right. They don't deal with situations like this. All right, because a lot of Christian churches don't know the scriptures, and they are very unbrotherly. All right. They don't know how to deal with things like this here. All right. All right, verse 8. But if the man have no kinsman to recompense and trespass unto, let the trespass be recompense unto the Lord, even to the priest, besides the ram of the atonement, whereby atonement shall be made for him. All right. So, let's. I want to see something really quick. Recompense. All right. Recompense is making amends to someone for loss or harm suffered. Compensate. All right. You making amends. All right. So let's go back. All right. We're going to verse 9. In the Hebrew. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 9. All right. Tarawa ma lakal Kodashia Banya Yasharala Ashar Yakara Yabawa Lakahan Lawa Yahaya Ath Kodash Yawa Lawa Yahayan Slaki Yaha Yawa Ayash Ashar Yathan Lakahan Lawa. Verse 11. Yahweh Al Mashah La Amar Al Bunya Yasharala Wa Amarath Alaham Ayash Kaya Dashata Ashatawa Wama'ila Bawa Ma'al. Verse 13. Ayash Atha Shaka Bath Zara'i Wanai Lam Ma'ai Yanaya Ayash Wanata Slaki Wanasa Tara Wahaya Slaki Waha Ya'a Nata Ma'aha Wa'id Ayan Ba Wa'a La'a Nata Pasha. Verse 14. Ala Yawa Rawak Kwana Wakwana Slaki Kwana na awa Slaki Kwana aha Wakwana Slaki Wakwa na Ashatawa Waha Nata Ma'aha Awa Abar Ala Yawa Warak Kwana Wakwana it's like a Wakwana Ashatawa Waha Ya'a La'a Natama Aha. Verse 15. Ha'ara Slaki Ha'ayash Ashatawa Al Hakahan Wahaba Ya'a Kwaraba Naha or Na Salaki Aya Salaki Alaha I Shayarath Ha'aya Pa Kwamak Sha'ai Rayam La'a Ya Yatazak Aliyah Slaki Aliyawa Shaman Wala'a Yatan Aliyawa Laban Slaki Labana Kaya Manak Slaki Mana Kath Kwana'ath Hawa'a Mana Kath Zakara Wan Mazakarath Awan. All right. So we'll start right there. And we'll get it in verse 16. Yeah, I know. It's lucky for that. Normally, I know y'all can't, read it all. I'm trying to do both at the same time. So it's lucky for that. Matter of fact, I just go ahead and take that off. And I just do it the normal way. And then I have to control this and all right. Salaki, y'all. All right, we're gonna get it in verse 16 in the bastard's tongue. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 16. And the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord. Oh, excuse me, Salaki. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle. The priest shall take and put it unto, Salaki, my bad. Verse 10, verse 9, Salaki. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 9. And every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring unto the priest, shall be his. Verse 10, and every man's hallowed things shall be his. Whatsoever any man giveth the priest, it shall be his. I mean, like a priest, like a priest offering. Like it's a free will offering. I mean, anything that's hallowed, which should be his. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, if any man's wife go aside and commit a trespass against him, verse 13, and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept closed, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither shall be taken with the manner. Verse 14, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled. Verse 15, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of a ephah of barley meal, which shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. All right. So that's a whole nother topic right there. I mean, they have ways to deal with, adulteress. Know what I mean? That's the adulteress test, to test the adulterer. Know what I mean? And it's you know what I mean, teaching you about the jealous spirit. Know what I mean? If you're jealous of your wife, know what I mean, if she's defiled or if she's not defiled. All right, that's a whole nother topic that we can always get into. All right. So we're gonna jump back into number 16. Number 16 in the Hebrew. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 16. In the Hebrew. Wahakorah Yab Atha Hakahan Wahai Madaya Mada Lapa Wapandaya Yahweh Hakahan Mayam Quadashyam Bakalya Karash Waman Ha'apar Ashar Yahaya Bakora Kwa'ai Ha'ai Asalaki Hamash Khan Hamashakan Yakak Hakahan Wanathan Al Hamayam. Verse 18. Wahai Yada Hakahan Ak Ha'a Shah Laponya Slaki Laponya Yahweh Waparatazar Ath Wa'ashah Ha'ashah Wanathan Al Kapaya Ath Manakath Hazakara Wan Manakath Kwana'ath Hawa'ah Wabayad Hakahan Yahayan Slaki Yah Hayawa. All right, Maya Hamarayam Hama'a Rarayam. Verse 19. Slaki Wahasha Bayai Ata Hakahan Wa'amar Al Ha'asha Aim La'a Shakab Ayash at the Slaki Thought the bar. I mean the dock. Oh, a dock Salaki. Wa'aim La'a Shata Shatayath Tama'a the Kath Ayashak Hanaka Slaki Hanakwaya Mamaya Hamarayam Hama'a Rarayam Ha'ala. Verse 20. Kaya Shatayath the Kath Ayashak Wakaya Nasa Slaki Naya Nata Ma'ath Wayathan Ayash Bak Ath Shakaba the Wa Wabala, Wabala, Idaya, Ayashak, verse 21. Waasha, Bayai, Haka, it's like a Hakahan, Ah, Haash, Basha, Basha, Ba'ai, Ha, Allah, Ha'amar, Hakahan, La Asha, Yathan, Yahweh, Awatak, La Allah, Walasha, Ba'ai, Batawak, Ahmad, Batata, Bath, Batata, Yahweh, Yarakak, Nepal, Lath, Wa'ath, Batanak, Tazabah, verse 22, Hamayam, Hama'ara, Rayam, Ha'Allah, Bama, Yak, Latazah, Bawath, Batak, it's like it, Batan, Walana, it's like it, Walana, Pala, Yarak, Wa'amar, it's like it, Wa'a, Mara, Ha'ashah, Haman, verse 23, Ha'alath, Ha'alah, Hakahan, Basah, Par, Wamakah, Al, Maya, Hamarayim. All right. Now we're going to read it in the English. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 17. And the priest shall take holy water in the earthen vessel of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacles. The priest shall take and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord and uncover the woman's head and put the offering of memorial in her hands. All right. Which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causes the curse. All right. Like when I first heard this was kind of like I understood, but for any woman, right? If you know that you haven't did anything wrong, I mean, when you're being offered this jealousy offering, and you drink it, all right, if you ain't did nothing wrong, you will drink it, no problem. All right. If you did something wrong, you like, man, I ain't finna drink this, nah, heck no. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way that it sounds. Because any woman, they like, nah, I'm not finna do this here. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 19. And the priest shall charge her by an oath and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causes the curse. Verse 20. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, And if thou be defiled, and some men have lying with thee besides thine husband, verse 21, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, the Lord make thee a curse and an oath among the people. When the Lord doeth make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell. All right. So this was something that was always practiced, you know what I mean, in our culture. All right. This is for women that's adulterous. All right. And this was the adulteress test. All right, to see if she has been lying with another man. This was always a part of our culture and our customs that we do. All right, it seemed kind of foreign because we're not used to stuff like that there. But trust me, this was always practice. All right, so let's keep going. No, Salaki. Yeah, let's keep going. All right, verse 22. And this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowels to make thy belly to swell and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, amen. All right. Now we're going to get it back in the Hebrew. We're going to start off at 23. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 5 and verse 23. Ath, ha'alath, ha'alah, ha'kahan, basapar, wamaka, al, maya, hamararium, wahasha, kwa, ath, ha'asha, ath, maya, hamararium, hama, ararayum, waba'awa, ba, hamayam, hama'ara, rayam, lamarayum. Verse 25. Hakahan, mayad, ha'asha, ath, manakath, hakwana, ath, wahana, yap, wahana, yap, ath, hamana, ka, lapanya, Yahweh, wahakara, yab, ath, I'm just like it, atha, al, hamazah, bak. Verse 26. Hakahan, man, hamanach, hamanaka, ath, azakara, azakarada, wahakwa, sayah, it's like it, sayara, waha, kwa, sayara, hamazaba, ka, wahakwar, it's like it, wahakar, yashakwa, ath, ha'asha, ath, hamayom. Verse 27. Wahashakwa, ath, hamayom, wahayatha, ayam, nasa, pa'ah, slaki, nasa, ma'ah, watama, ma'al, ba'ayah, Ba'ayasha. Waba awa. Ba. Hamayam. Hama ara. Rayam. Lamarayam. Watazaba. Da. Basa. Basana. Salaki. Wanapala. Yaraka. Wahaya. Waha. Yata. Ha'asha. La Allah. Bakorab. Ima. Verse 28. La'a. Nasama. Lasama'a. Ha Asha. Wasaha. Ra. Hawa'a. Wanakwath. Slaki. Wanakwatha. Wanazara. Aya. Zarai. Verse 29. Thawarath. Hakwana Ath. Asha. Dashasa. Asha. Dakath. Ayasha. Wanasa Ma'a. Verse 30. Ayash. Ashar. The Ira. Asalaki. The I bar. Alawa. Alayawa. Ra Wak. Quana'a. Wakwana Asha the Wahai Mayad Ha'asha Lapunya Yahweh Wa'asha La Hakahan Ata Kau Hathawa Ra Haza Ata. All right. Go ahead and get it back in English. And we'll start off at 24. All right. This is the book of the Numbers, chapter 5, and verse 24. And he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causes the curse, and the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand and shall wave the offering before the Lord and offer it unto the altar. Verse 26. And the priest shall take a handful of offering. Salaki. Even the memorial thereof, and burn it unto the offering, and afterwards shall cause the woman to drink the water. And when he have made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass that if she be defiled and have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thighs shall rot, and the woman shall be a curse among her people. All right. So at that time, you know what I mean, if you call yourself laying with another man besides your husband, listen, these are things that happen to you. All right. And I don't think you want that to happen. All right. This is how you catch. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that show, How to Catch a Cheater? This is how you catch an adulteress. All right. This is how you catch her. You make her drink that water, and if it become bitter in her stomach and her thigh go to swelling, then you know she did something. All right. That's how you catch a cheater. Salaki. which is cheating is not even in the Bible. But if you want to catch adulteress, that's how you catch them, just like that. All right, verse 28. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free and shall conceive seed. All right, verse 29. This is the law of jealousy. When a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband and is defiled. Verse 30. Or when the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute upon her all these laws. All right, and that's another thing too. I mean, the spirit of jealousy. You don't want the spirit of jealousy. I mean, that basically like to think that your wife is cheating. All right, you're doing all kind of crazy things. You know how we do in the world. We want to go into her phone. We want to pop up on her at the job and stuff like that. That's the spirit of jealousy. All right, this is to prove if she has been doing this or not. But as a priest, you know what I mean, or as the people of Israel, you don't want the spirit of jealousy. You should not be jealous of your wife. All right, you should not. All right, so with that, that concludes the Sabbath service. All right. So with that, I say amidium, which means to stand. La Yashala. We're going to set up the prayer. All right. Upon Yahakwadam means turn to face the east. All right. And we're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. All right. Repeat after me. Abanau, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'ah, Razazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arazaza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawan, Wasalaknanawa, Kawawafanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawak Yanawa, Wala'ah, Dabianawa, Vanasayawan, Ball, Al Shana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Walaala, Wakapara, La'ai, Walam, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right, Hakak, prayer for power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Salaki, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Baba Shah, Nathananawa, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makala'ah, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamati, Salaki, Hama Tazaraya, Hakak, Lahakoyama, Hamathian, Hakak, Al Rakawa. House of Ma'ala, the Garshan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the Water Aman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. All right. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Salahi, Ayanya, Al Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azari, Azari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Shah, Shamayam, Wa'arazazah, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yana Wam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yana Wam, Wala'ala, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayat, Yamnyanka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazalka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aika, I will long. In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Dashakarash, Al Dakarash, Wa Al Dashakwat, Al Kayab, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahama, Yawam, Wamashanayaka, Nasha Al, Nasha Awa, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya'ira, Ya'ira, Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'itazawad, Al Tazapum for 1 year, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakida, Magawa, Magawya, Wala'ala, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Atazawa, La, Yakari, Alyaka, Baryak, Yakarahua, Ahawya, Adwan, Wayashamai, Ayalawam, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wa Hagari, Gabal, Wa Imawan, Wa Amalak, Palashat, Ain Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kal Kamayi, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayab, Banakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadu, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyab, Nadiyab, Mawa, Kaira, Wakaza Abba, Wakazabak, Waka Tazamanai, Cow, Nasaya I, Na, Sayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarash, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Af, Naawa, Alahain, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalkala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Kaash, Dabara, Yaara, Wakal, Lahaba, Valahat, Hariam, Khan, Daradatma, Basara I, Slaki, Basa Ira, Basa Irika, Baba Sawa, Haka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawam, Wayabakwashwa, Shamkar, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Idya I, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamkar, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Cow, Ratazah. All right, in the English. Keep not thy silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyrians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the river Kison, which perished at Endor. They become as dawn for the earth. Make their nobles like a red and like Seed. Yea, all their princes like Zabal and Azamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power and possessions of my power. Make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, over all the earth. All right, this is the prayer for blessings. All right, this is Barak. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Alahayim, wa Tazabah Ya'ah, Alaha Slakin, Alawab Yahanna, Ha Alawabian, Ha Sararim, Ha Kwatazah Yayam, Ha Khayal Yayam, Waha Akwathian, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, the water Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. All right, Saul needs to turn. All right, and that concludes the Sabbath service.